They're both available on Amazon. No, no, no. They're both available right now on Amazon. One of I actually had that moment, and a couple of my friends and people who are just amazingly supportive wanted their own copies from me and personally signed copies, which I got that totally. But when I give a copy of Hey You to someone, which I actually did, I had an amazing experience. God is so faithful because I went to Dave and Buster's with my family. We were invited out with my cousin, who is an amazing person, Antoine Crowder, and Dr. Antoine Crowder. And yeah, and so as we were sitting there, the person that was in service to us, our server, her machine started to malfunction. And so she sat next to me and we started talking while she was trying to figure out why her equipment wouldn't work. And she began to share this story with me about how only literally 30, 45 days prior to us meeting, her son was murdered,
Mm,
unalived, as we call it
mm.
now, which I think doesn't serve the truth of what is the depths of what one experiences. But
Right.
her son was unalived, and she went on to say, I'm a believer. I believe in the Lord and believe in Jesus, and it just breaks my heart that the kind of life that my son was living
Mm.
may mean that I may not see him in heaven. And and she's like, I'm not gonna cry or anything like that, but you could tell that she wanted to.
Right.
And she said, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to go get into all that. I was just trying to get my equipment to work. And I said, no, God is intentional and faithful. And he sat you down next to the right person because I am also a child loss survivor. I lost my daughter in 2018.
Mm.
And I understand that the ache of that pain. I understand the anguish and the idea that maybe you won't see your child again. I will. Mine was an amazing person, but I do also realize that it means I won't see her here. I will never see her in this dispensation of time and on this plane. So I understood. And as she started talking, she started crying.
Mm.
She's like, "Are you serious?" That's so amazing. I haven't told anybody that that I'm serving or working with. I said, nobody ever meets me on accident. It's always on purpose. But I
Yeah.
want to give you a gift if you're open to that. And she's like, you want to give me a gift? And I had won the last author's copy of Hey You in my purse. And when I offered it to her, and as I have with anyone else that I've had the beautiful pleasure of offering it to, I said, may these pages heal you and meet you where you are,
There you go.
and extend to you the grace that you need to continue or to begin your healing journey.
Oh wow. That's profound. Yeah, I'm glad I got the whole story because if you would have just said that, that's cool. But the whole background to what you actually
Mhm.
said just makes it that much special. So um you actually made me think of one more thing.
Yeah.